Hello everybody, and I'm back here with another video on DreamNet, and I'm going to show you how to make a YouTube thumbnail. So first thing you can do is open up Safari. Now I'm just going to exit out of all my tabs, and I'm just going to go back up to the search bar and search up a photo of the warden in the deep dark. And this is how I'm going to make my awesome thumbnail. And by the way, I did do it where it was bare bones, so it looks more trailery. So for now, I'm just going to scroll down and make sure it's on images. And now I'm just going to keep looking until I can find the photo that I like. It's got to look professional. And there's the one that I use for just a play around one. Ooh, I kind of like this one. I might do this one. So we're going to click it. Then might try and do it, but I'm just gonna click this photo thingy, and then I'm gonna click Command Shift 4, and I'm just gonna grab the image, and there, that's the most I can get. Now it's saved, and I'll just go right up to my desktop. Then we're gonna exit out of here, which was a stupid idea. I need to open it back up. Safari. Okay, then we're going to open up blockbench.net, and if you want to know how to use that, I have another video on how to use Blockbench. Once you open it up, you're going to scroll down and click Minecraft Skins. Now we'll click Create New Model, and then you'll just pick your file. There we go, I got mine. Click Confirm. You got toggle skin layer, all that, if you want to erase stuff. We're going to click the green button to enlarge it, and now we have it. So you can mess with the pose and all, but for now I'm just going to show you. You can like change colors and give them like a goosebump, and it'll help with the actions. I'm just showing you now. And then we'll just take it back. Gotta give it the same colors. There we go. Now we can go to pose. And by the way, they do have a bunch of default poses. They got the regular stance, a little bit of a movement, running, crouching. It's pretty cool. And then they got sitting. And we also have the yippee one. Yippee yippee! And you also got the one where it looks like he's holding the bow and arrow. So, if you want to, you can use those, but for now I'm just going to do a fresh one. Where he's just a simple standing straight and everything. So I'm gonna probably change him actually, and I'm gonna do the bare bone version of my character that I made. So I'm gonna change file, and boom, now we got my bare bones version of DreamNet. So now we're gonna go back to pose, and I'm just gonna pose him real quick. So you can just use all the little tools in the top. And you don't need a whole bunch, as long as you know how to move it over, the body parts over, and you know how to make them pivot. Then you should be a professional. And boom, we're back in the paint area. So I'm just going to make sure the colors and everything looks good with my picture background. So I'm just going to drag my little thing over and make sure I just have enough to be able to see my character. And then I'm going to look for my little picture. I'm going to enlarge it. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt. There we go. We'll zoom in if I can. There we go. And then we'll grab it and move it over. And I think the colors do look pretty good. I think it'll combine pretty well. So, now I'm going to show you how to take a screenshot. If you do Command Shift at the same time with your two fingers, and then 3, that's the whole screen. Command Shift 4 does it where you can capture a portion. So, you got to make sure you have it perfect. Up and down. for now. And boom. That's perfect. Now we'll let go. And now we have it down here in the bottom corner. That'll save it to our desktop. And I like to have more than one, just in case the first one didn't go so well. So, I might go back to pose real quick. And then I'm gonna grab his head and I guess I'm gonna break it. Never mind. And then we're gonna make it look like he's looking up a little bit. And then we'll give it that look like that. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Look at that. Perfect. So I'm going to take a screenshot real quick. There we go. And now we can exit out of our Blockbench. We're going to click discard. And then we're just going to go ahead and exit out Safari. And we're going to go ahead and open up Canva. Takes a second, but not very long. And boom. So now we're going to go to our search bar, and we're going to type in YouTube, and it should put up like a YouTube thumbnail search. Or I might have to put in thumbnail too, I don't know. Okay, there it is. Now we'll click it, and you have all of these extra options down here, or you can do a blank one. So I'm just going to do probably a blank one, but as you can see, there's a lot of good ones, good options for backgrounds and all sorts of stuff that other people make. So once you open the blank one up, you'll just have a white little paper pretty much. And then you have a bunch of little options on the sides if you still want to do those little other people's ones that you can use this. Yours. You can. But for now I'm just going to use the import, and I'm going to upload a file. And I'm just going to look for all my stuff. So for now, I'm probably just going to highlight the two right here and then upload. And while those are loading in, I'll go down and grab the last one. And boom, we have everything we need for our thumbnails. So we're going to click this in, and then we're going to crop it out where it looks good. Boom, now we got it. And then we're going to add our character. So I am using my mom's Canva, so she has Pro. And I can remove my background by just the click of a button. So that's pretty awesome. And by the way, one thing you need to know, when you're making thumbnails, you want to make it pop in your face. So I'm going to make my character very large, and it'll just really boom in your face. So just a little tip. See, look at the size of that. That's exactly what we want. So now we need to add our text. We need to make sure it's a good text that fits it. And yes, I know it's probably not a good color, blue with blue, because you can't see it. So you just click the text color changing. Now I'm just gonna look for a good color. Looks like white might be the best. Yeah, we'll do white. About that. And then we're gonna find a good spot for it. You know what? We're just gonna type it in what we want, and then we'll find a spot for it. Okay, now let's find our good spot. So right there wouldn't be good, because it'd cover the warden's face, but right there is perfect because it's right in the middle, and that's kind of what we want. It doesn't take up any of the warden. You get to see that spookiness in it. So that's good. That's a good tip. I never thought of that. So real quick, if you click the edit, I'm just gonna do a different color, and it makes it really pop. And so the warden's very blue, and it's got that purple feel. And if you try and do that on the character type stuff, purple like that, it doesn't always work out very well. So I'm just gonna leave my thingy, all the rest, it's all just gonna stay a regular color. But I will add a shadow on my Minecraft character, just to make it pop more. And And that's what it'll give it more of a real life feel, like I'm actually in front of the warden. And by the way, whenever you're doing shadows and stuff, your character shrinks a little bit. So when you do a shadow, you might want to make your character bigger again. So I don't know if it's just me, but I think this thumbnail looks good. So for now, I'm just going to click the share and then the download. And then you got to make sure it's the right size, and that's the right size. So then we're going to click the PNG file, and you want to make sure it's PNG and not JPEG. You can do both, but I'd like to do JPEG. I mean PNG, sorry. And then once you download it, you just go to this finished, and then it'll let you name it and it'll ask you where you want to put it. And I'm just going to save it to my downloads. And I'm just going to call it, well, how to make a YouTube thumbnail. And there we go. Now I'm going to click save, and it's saved your downloads. You can show it in Finder, and it's in there, so you know you have it before you close out, even though it saves it. And one of the things I forgot to do is shrink it, where you see it in the view of how, like, the size of what it'll look like on YouTube. And it really does, like, catch your eye. And that's what you want. You just want it to catch your eye and bring you into it and want you to click it. And that's what a thumbnail's for. Because if you have no thumbnail, you probably don't want to click on it. So, real quick, I'm going to open up my Finder and I'm going to show you what it looks like in like a large form of like the whole screen. Double click. In the middle. And I think it looks pretty good. So, well, I hope you liked the video and I hope you have a good day. See ya!